What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our market analysis for the Digimon TCG. So like we do every Friday, we're here to bring you those card prices, look at the market, look at the meta, look at what's going on and what's happening in regards to hype for new sets, new product, and just look at where things are going. And today we have some tournament stuff. We have Amethyst Mandala. We have a ton of cards we're going to be looking at. So let's get right into it and start off. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of fun. All right, well, we're starting off right here, and we're mostly looking at this top row here. We have beginning pricing data for the last Evo Cup of the year, Volume 3, Wargreymon, Top 4, Melgarumon Participant, and Nokia Shiramine from BT5. She's not bad, at $58 at starting price. I was assuming the waifu tax was going to kick in, because I'm pretty sure both Arata and what's his name, Omni X, which should be here somewhere. Omni X started out at around $75. So her starting around 60 is actually a pretty good sign that it's going to go down quite fast, which would be nice because, like I said, I've waited and I didn't buy any of these for more than $25, which is funny because Arata is now like $80. Market price is $32, but yeah, you're seeing $6, 8 to 6. It'll be under $5 by the end of the week because that's participation. Seeing about $21 market price, so that's already pretty cheap. And then again, you're seeing $58, $59 for the Nokia. Hopefully that'll go down, but we'll have to wait and see and get more data. Moving right along here, where we have Amethyst Mandala. Everything's pretty cheap in here. There's a few cards. You have the Taumon sitting at around $6. You have your Dogachimon and Barbamon and Grand Galemon. Your alternate arts are around $5. They're not showing the tokens on here, but the tokens will be cheap. The low pull rate Renamon for the deck is $500. So, if you get that, just try and sell it as fast as it can because it will go down. But right now it's sitting at $5. But there's only one listing. No sales yet. So until we get sales, you're not really sure what it's actually going to be at. But everything's really cheap because this is a starter deck. Or well, it's an advanced deck, but still, it's all the same cards. So we can see that the X-Antibody, Sukumon X-Antibody's price is bumped up a little bit there. Most recent sale, $20. So it's kind of been going up, the hype for this deck. And we got the new Kazuhamon, promo Kazuhamon revealed for BT24. So this might stay up just because that card is treated as Sukuyamon on the field. So we'll have to wait and see if that's something people are going to be excited for. Looking at Devimon from the Time Stranger cards, it's been going up here. You can see right here, it went down, had a little bit of a bump, went back down, and spiked up real high right here. $15, $16 right now. So some people are really looking for this card. Most recent sale, almost $17. Everything else is kind of cooled off. I mean, some of the stuff has gone up a little bit, but it's mostly cooled off, really. But yeah, the Demi Devimon is just going crazy. Mastimon is continuing to have tops. Some of those Mastimon decks are not even like traditional Mastimon. Like some are playing the CS engine. Some of them are playing the purple Leviamon engine. So you don't even need to use Mirais. So, and they don't use promo Mastimon, they just use this one. So we're seeing this one actually come down in price here. You can see it's just down to, it's been coming down. Most recent sale $68, and if you look at the regular secret, it's only like $12 to $14. So that's actually very affordable, especially if you want to play this deck in one of those different variants. So that's not bad. Jesmon GX8 is been going up. He's been going up for a while now. But he's continuing to kind of trend upwards. Most recent sell $20. Jesmon GX with the Gankumon support. It's been a pretty decent deck. It's had some tops at events, and not a bad meta call. So you can see this price going up and up and up a little bit. We got new Twilight support coming out of the promo cards that we're getting in BT24 as probably as box toppers. So I just wanted to look at like what is Twilight like, and you can see here Dark Knightmon is very inexpensive. Depending, you know, whatever copy you want, you can see that right here. Of course, then there's Nene as well. Mono is be another card here. There's a few expensive Nenes. Most of them are pretty cheap, but the alternate from BT19 is the only really one that's expensive. Metallic Dramon has been getting played in the control deck for rocks, for Magnetic Dramon, Metallic Dramon, Magnetic Dramon. So this card here has had a bit of a price spike as well. Most recent sale, $22.99. So it's going up. It's above $20 now. And yeah, there's not a lot of copies on the market, so I can see this card actually like going up a little bit more if these copies get bought out. You know, you only need one of it, so but I mean, enough people buys a couple and then it's up to $40. It's kind of crazy. Close is actually trending down for the deck. $20 was up around $25, so it's actually trending down a little bit. So if this is a card you're looking for, you might wait a little bit more. I think as the format progresses, it could potentially drop down a little bit more, maybe under 20. So just keep your eye on it. And then of course the unique emblem, if you want the foil copy of this unique emblem, most recent sale is $20. Market price is $9, but this is always going to, because it's really hard to find because of limited well, I guess not really limited stock here, but you got one copy at 17 lightly played, and then everything's above $20. So again, I don't think this card is going to be coming down in price anytime soon. Rapidmon, we have a reveal for a new ST17 Rapidmon alt for the pre-release of BT24, and we'll probably be talking about that in a hobby news video. But right now we're looking at the old low pull rate gold Rapidmon, and I was actually surprised to see it was so low, $75. Still an expensive card, but I mean, as low pull rates go, not incredibly. Most recent sale $80. It's been coming down. If this is a card that you wanted a copy of this, I mean, like, I'd keep an eye out, because maybe some people will be selling these when that alternate art comes out, and just picking that up instead. So keep an eye on that one. Lots of copies at $75. So if you that's something you can stomach, you can pick it up, or you could try to get it for a little bit less, maybe $65. Somebody might be willing to go for that. Mirai, the CS Mirai, which is good in so many different decks, is still nuts. $90. Most recent sale, market price is $54. So it's just jumped up there, and you can see there you got three copies, and then you're up to $100. So it'll be interesting to see if this card goes over $100. I don't know if it will, but if decks continue to run it, I could see that happening. And if Mazimon continues to be good, I could see that happening. CS Omni as well is actually starting to go down here. You can see he's been trending down. Deck's not doing as much as it used to. Most recent sale, $58. Still expensive card. I'd wait. I think this will go down a little. I think this will get a little bit more power creep. So I think you probably see this go down a bit more. Like, I wouldn't buy it until it's like around 45. I don't know if it's going to go really down past that. It is such a good card. So, and then Belphemon. Belphemon had we had some metadata talking about like smaller locals, and Belphemon did some stuff in there. So we're looking at the Belphemon prices. A lot of this stuff is like limited foils, event pack stuff, so it's actually more expensive. than you'd think. The old Rage Mode alt is 20. You only really need one, if not any of these. But then the new one is pretty cheap, because this is the one you need multiple copies of. Is this guy needs only $6 or $7. The alternate X-Antibody is only 10, so it's not bad pricing wise. It's just some of the older stuff that's a little bit more expensive, and like I said, you don't need much of that. And then of course you have other things like the Evo Cup ones are cheap, and the regular arts are always cheap anyways. So and then another guy we have to look at is Bloomlord. Bloomlord is a deck that can always make a little splash in a format if it has a player that's good enough. So Bloomlord can still always be really good. It's got lots of potential here, and so you can see. But Bloomlord hasn't been really changing too much. His price around $16 most recent sale, which is not too bad. So he's very affordable, especially for this is the alt. So yeah, very, very, very affordable. I thought I had the wrong card because it didn't have the star, and then I remembered, oh wait, that was BT14 and up. But yeah, so alternate art, very affordable. Not too bad, lots of copies. Probably stick around this price. I don't think it'll go down too much more than that. Might be able to get it for $15, but I'd say, yeah, no, it's kind of where it's sitting at. And then to finish off here, we're going to just have a little funny moment here. People have been talking about Neptunemon from BT5, of how he's could potentially be good with the new Neptunemon support. And so I just wanted to see what it was as, 5-cent card, uncommon from BT5, with a 50-cent pre-release uncommon. So that's interesting as well. So that's kind of a nice little fun little way to end the video. Neptunemon, is this going to spike in price, guys? I don't think so. But making old cards relevant again is kind of cool. And the funny thing is he does have the Olympus 12 trait, so that's actually kind of cool. But yeah, I'm assuming we're going to get that Neptunemon reveal very, very soon. But we'll have to wait and see about that anyways. But let me know you guys' thoughts about all this. What do you guys think about the market analysis? What do you think about Amethyst Mandala? Are you going to pick up that deck? What do you think about the Evo Cup? And are you going to get to go to an event yourself and try to win yourself a Nokia Shiramine or a top 4 War Greymon for the DNA Omni deck? That's kind of cool. I mean, I can't wait to get my stuff. But let me know your guys' thoughts on all of that. Hopefully we did a fine job, as always, as explaining the market data and giving you a good range of cards to see how the format is changing. Let me know if you guys have any other ideas or cards that you wish I would check out. Drop a link, drop a comment, give me some information so I can make these videos as good as I possibly can. But it looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that is all for now, folks.